Everybody, I'm Eric Hirsch. I teach over at Providence College and I work with Rhode Island Homeless Advocacy project. So this fight has been going on for a very long time, as CJ was saying. I've been in the state for 32 years, and for 30 of those years I've been trying to end homelessness. With COVID, things got a lot worse. We never had more than 50 or 100 people staying outside. But with COVID, we had to reduce the number of people in the shelters so they wouldn't get sick. A lot of people lost their jobs. There was an economic impact.
If you guys would use your phone, please put it on silent and respect for the speaker, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome, sir.
So there were some programs that helped, like really because of 4 or 5 protests we did last fall, like CJ was saying. The governor opened hotel rooms for people. Of course, that wasn't that hard for him to do because it was all paid for by the federal government, the Federal Emergency Management Agency. And there was a rent relief program too. So that helped for a while. But now those programs have gone away because the argument is that COVID has gone away, which it actually hasn't.
Again, if you're going to have your phone on, please put it on silent and have respect for the speaker. Thank you.
So people started to get evicted once the eviction moratorium went away. And more people were winding up outside. And the latest number that we have, just the people we've counted, is 405. But I think there's a lot more than that out there. Because we have only so many outreach workers, like CJ is one of those. And they can't contact every single person who's out there. So who knows what the actual number is? It could be 500, 600, it could be 1,000. And it makes me really angry that there's never been a real sense of urgency around this. It's kind of like, well, once these people are out there, they're now in a different category of human. They're no longer human beings like the rest of us, even though they actually are your friends, your relatives, your neighbors. So we've been trying to get the governor to understand this and to have that sense of urgency, which he hasn't had. And I think this protest and the threat of this protest finally got them to move. But guess what? It's October. It's getting cold. It's cold out there right now. And it's only going to get colder. They announced funding, note the word funding, for 231 beds. Not 231 beds being opened. There's a big difference. Who knows how long it's going to take to open them? And the towns and cities feel like, oh yeah, we want to end homelessness, but not in my backyard. So we can't find sites for these shelter beds. That's what we really need the governor to do, to override those objections, to use the bully pulpit if he can't declare a state of emergency, and say publicly, we are going to end unsheltered homelessness now, and we are going to put those beds where we need to. So that's what I think we need to continue to push. This isn't the end. This is not the end of our struggle here. It's not the end of our push to create these beds. And we'll be back.
Better believe it.